Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, during the presidential inauguration, wakati waliapisha William Ruto, wakaapisha Rigathi Gachagua, and they had their first lunch at the State House. Rigathi Gachagua, who is now our deputy president, ashamed William Samoei Ruto, the president, 2 times. Number 1, when Gachagua gave his first speech as the deputy president, he embarrassed Ruto, and even he embarrassed President Uhuru Kenyatta, according to how he brought his speech out. You know, sometimes they say, it is not what you say, but it is how you say it. That was the first embarrassment. Secondly, when it came to the time for having their lunch, Rigathi Gachagua also embarrassed William Samoei Ruto, a senior citizen, second in command, the way he behaved with food, trying to reach out to other tables. It was a total embarrassment. And there is someone who took a video, by the way, and that video has been circulating across the social media. And even I'm told some of the dignitaries in that event, those who attended that lunch, they were just surprised to see a deputy president behaving like that. To an extent, even they criticized that behavior. Imagine a number of presidents from different countries have come to attend such an event, then someone just mess up. So, having gone through this, William Ruto had a PG of Kenya Kwanza, and during that time, he said that he's going to sharpen up the young leaders and the senior, of course, those who have just joined them, so that they can learn some little thing about etiquette. Wafunze jinsi ya kushika kijiko na uma na kukula mbele ya watu. Listen to him shortly.
Also going to have a session to show you a bit of etiquette. We want to show you how to hold, what to do, because sometimes we get embarrassed when senior people don't even know how to hold a spoon or how to hold a fork. So tomorrow we'll take time because we want to mentor everybody. And some people take things for granted. Mnanielewa? So tutapangana namna hivyo. Hiyo ni number 1.
Now we are continuing with the final discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you are not yet subscribed, so my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and the comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, it is clear that President William Samoei Ruto was simply blasting Rigathi Gachagua for misbehaving in front of his guests. There's no any other way you can put this on the newcomers. But again, because Gachagua behaved like this, it is also opening another opportunity for Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza team to at least train their members of parliament and whoever have been elected on the Kenya Kwanza ticket on how to behave before the guest. Because imagine, this is the second in command after William Ruto. That means if Ruto is not in the country, then Rigathi Gachagua is in control. Or God forbid, if Ruto will not be there, the next person online who can take the leadership of this country, it is Rigathi Gachagua. And if this is how Gachagua behaves before the guest, just imagine the kind of picture Gachagua is portraying outside there about Kenya. Someone will be confused that this is how Kenyans behave. Someone will think that this is how every Kenyan behaves. But that is not the truth. Maybe Gachagua was so angry and he could not continue to wait anymore. Hangestahimili kungojea. Kwa hivyo yeye alikimbilia tu chakula, akaanza kukula even from other tables until someone had to pull that plate closer to him, and even the wife, Mama Dorcas Gachagua, had even to come in, try just to make it make the space enough for Rigathi Gachagua so that he can enjoy his food. So Ruto is telling Rigathi Gachagua, please don't embarrass me anymore. Learn how to behave in front of guests in the near future, so that our government will not be embarrassed. Because, those leaders who came to this country, the only thing they will remember is the speech from Rigathi Gachagua, not what William Ruto said. The other thing they will remember, it is the behavior of Rigathi Gachagua on table, but not about President William Ruto. Because, people would always like to look into the mistake rather than the achievement. Even Uhuru Kenyatta as a president, mwenye ameenda, in as much out of 10 things, he might have got it wrong, maybe 4 things he got wrong, but 16 in delivery he got right. The only thing people will focus on is the 4 things that he failed to do, but not the 6 that he has done well. So in as much as an average student, still people will look into the mistake. Same thing. However good Ruto can be, people will look into the small mistakes that his deputy is doing. And that's exactly why William Ruto is not comfortable on the behavior of Rigathi Gachagua in front of guests. So already Ruto was embarrassed on day 1. And Ruto is not a happy man. For him to go to this extent to talk about this issue in public, it means he really felt the embarrassment from his deputy. Ruto was not happy. So Gachagua, habari imemfikia. It is high time he has to pull up the socks. Inafaa kuwe na good PR. He should know how to address people. And that's why, you see, I'm learning this could be one of the reasons why most of the Mount Kenya region members of parliament, Akina Kimani Ichung'wah, Akina Ndindi Nyoro, Akina Moses Kuria, and the entire team were not for the support of Rigathi Gachagua to become the deputy president in this country. In their own view, with the wisdom they had, they thought that Kithure Kindiki is the right person to deputize William Ruto and not Rigathi Gachagua. Now, these are some of the characters that these leaders were running away from. What Gachagua has done. Just look on how Gachagua lectured the immediately retired President Uhuru Kenyatta in front of other presidents. So if Gachagua can do this to Uhuru Kenyatta, then who can Rigathi Gachagua fear in Mount Kenya or even in the UDA party? He cannot fear anyone. He will lecture whoever he wants. He can threaten whoever he wants to threaten. If he does that to a president who has had power, then who is a member of parliament, who is a senator, and who is a governor before Gachagua? Nothing. And then mambo ya meza vile tunasema. These are the reasons why these leaders were not comfortable with Rigathi Gachagua. So Ruto has a long way to go, but he has to deal with Rigathi Gachagua to call him to order and just learn on how to be able to have manners before the guest, to know what to talk and how to behave on table. So this message was not for anyone else, but for the DP, Rigathi Gachagua. So we are going to wait and see in the next meeting what Ruto and the team will be discussing, what they will be sharing out as far as the issue of etiquette and other things are concerned. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view concerning William Ruto remarks on the issue of etiquette and how to handle the spoon and fork. So let us meet in the comment section to have a continuation of this conversation. I would like to read your comment on this. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.